What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, we're taking a look at Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn. We have the DC Black Label. This is book 3 of Harley Quinn, apparently. On the back, it says, the Joker's dead, Batman is behind bars. In a new age of villains, only Harley can save Gotham. So Harley Quinn is the good guy in this one. And Alfred looks pretty swagger, if that is Alfred. Alright, let's get into it. Wake up, Simon Trent. You're missing the opening credits. Oh no, this is a woman. Wake up, Simon Trent. You're missing the opening credits. Oh, good. We can start the interview. Your fans are dying to know. Will we see another Grey Ghost film? Wait. Don't I know you? Come on. Simon, focus. We haven't got all night. The studio isn't interested in a sequel. Pity. Tomorrow, I think, they will see the error in that choice. While the filming The Haunting of the Grey Ghost, it was rumoured that you were having an affair with the famously beautiful Sophia Valentine. That's none of your business. When you're a star, you relinquish all exact of your privacy. Simon, you should know that. Sophia, I had one date, that's all. I read that product and to pause for 2 weeks because you fell down the jump in this scene. Like I said, I've always done my own stunts. I learned how to escape knots years ago. Square knot, slip knot, noose knot, and even now, and even the clown knot. That's just a prop gun. You willing to bet your life on that? 911. 911, dispatch, what's your emergency? You're going off script, you know, Trent. Oh, you're going off script, Simon Trent. This isn't over, Simon. I'll be in touch to schedule your reshoot. Hello? Is anyone there? Kind of late for Bryce and Jackie, isn't it? They're all night owls, like their mom. Oh, they're all night owls, like their mom. Wow, look at you, in a suit and everything. You almost look like one of us. Almost. I have been doing some research. Did you know that 2 of our victims, like O'York and Victoria Rivers, were friends? They were 2 golden age stars living in Gotham. Of course, they knew each other. Well, they each dated, like, James Turner, our other victim. And in this picture, they look more like frenemies than friends to me. Most actors are frenemies, Harley. No matter what, they're always competition looming over their friendship. These 5 girls were all part of the Dashing Dimes. We think one of them is remaining. 3 will be the next target. Or maybe our killer is one of them. I doubt a woman that age could fight men twice her size. Look, before we get any further, there's something I need to tell you. Does that smell belong to you? I thought it was one of the hyenas. What? No, it's about my mother. Hold that thought. I have to tell you. Dr. Quimby here. Another one? Well, we'll be right there. Looks like we're going to a crime scene. I can't. I have the kids with me. We'll bring them. We'll bring them with us. Bring them? Yeah, sure. Here, kids. Play with the corpse. No corpse. The victim survived. I cannot believe you let someone steal your spotlight. I underestimated Simon Trent. Who knew a guy that old could move so fast? An actress needs to be able to do her own stunts. Well, I cannot run a bullet. I thought more of you, Ethel. Don't call me that. I'm not Ethel no more. Then prove it. How can I create the whole series of villains in Gotham if I can't even get the first one right? Do I need to call you your understudy? No, don't you dare. This is my revenge story. This might be your story, but without my money backing you, you would still be a nobody. I plucked you out of the sea of inconsequential, plain Jane's working temp jobs and assassinating the real stars. Do you wish to finance your own show? Yourself? No, but we need to clean up the crime scene. It's going to lead them right here to us. So, let them. It's about time for us to make our premiere anyway. Oh, how'd you escape, Mr. Trent? If you push hard enough on the noose of the clown knot, you can release the bind. An old trick that Batman taught me. Hey, you get here before us? You had a dispatch call? I haven't had anyone call me. I haven't had anyone call you yet. Duke, Montonia? Got a little problem, huh? Seriously? You brought the kids to the crime scene? And the mangy mutts. I'm playing by the rules. I'm in this stupid suit, with this team, but I'm also a single mom. What's a girl to do? Duke, handle this. Well, no. It's my fault. I convinced her to bring them. Stay out of this, Quimby. Hector Quimby, that's how I know you. Softer violence, son. Sophia Valentine? Sophia Valentine's your mom? She's my mother. She's my mother, not my mom. The hell's that mean? Mommy issues. Well, your mother, then? She's a Golden Age actress, and you didn't think to mention it? Mr. Trent, we need to ask you some questions. I was about to tell Harley, but then we got the call to hear. From who? Who called you? A woman, I assumed? She was like 911 dispatcher, one of your offers. Did your mother know this victim? She was one of the dashing dimes. What? I know, this looks bad, but I have access to most of Gotham's movie stars without waiting for any warrant. This is a clear conflict of interests. You can be on this case. That's not your call to make. FBI outranks local law enforcement. I'm gonna call your dictator, your director. Oh, good luck getting in touch with him. I can't even get in touch with that guy. About you worried? About your mother? Aren't you worried about your mother's safety? She can handle herself. She's infamous for her skill with bolo knives.
Bolo knives? Like this?
Exactly like that. The attacker asked me about Sophia before I escaped. She filmed the interview, but it caught on fire during our fight. For a moment when I woke up, she even reassembled her. Before she attacked, you got a signature bolo knife? Sophia would never hurt me. We were colleagues, friends.
Oh, so she interviews her victims before she kills them? Too bad. The film turned to ash. Would it be nice to have her voice on file to go to the G2O?
Look at this old camera. I didn't even know they still sold these.
Joker had one like this. He stole it from an old specialty store from the dark room.
Harley. Harley and I can go first. Thing in the morning. We can all go. In the meantime, grab your kids, Harley. You believe this shit? Quimby's mother is linked to all this, and he didn't even see fit to warn us of that? Come on. You really never withheld information because it could jeopardize your career? Never.
Liar. You worked with gangs all over Backfort.
That was different. It was before I was G2O. Quimby could compromise the whole case.
It's not always that easy. Sometimes you just want to help when no one will give you a chance.
If Arkham
had known my connection to Jack, I would never have gotten the residency, but the only way to help Jack was from the inside those walls.
Dr. Quinzel, your transcripts are quite impressive. You can highly recommend by Dr. Emily Mallet. And your timing is impeccable. Once our renovations are done, we expect an increase in patients. Just one of our last questions. Doctors have a high turnover here at Arkham. Working with inmates can take a personal toll. Are you prepared for that?
I didn't become a psychiatrist because I thought it'd be easy.
Well then, I think I can say with confidence, welcome to Arkham Asylum, Dr. Quinzel. I think you're really going to like it here.
Thanks so much. They were right. I didn't thrive there. I volunteered for every new patient intake, both dreading and hoping that it might be Jack. I just gotta see Jack. But at home, I was spiraling. Jack had been gone for like months, and none of my leads were panning out.
He doesn't want you to find him. He doesn't want you to find him.
You know you're not as stealthy as you think. I wondered who was sneaking up my fire escape.
You're doing good things at Arkham. You've only been there a couple of months and already got a promotion.
Okay, career? You don't think I know you've been following me?
It might be time to acknowledge you're better off without him.
But he's not better off without me. Why are you checking in on me? Anyway, hoping he'll eventually come back, or is this something else? Oh, what? No hug? Goodbye? Baz was right to believe in me. I did a lot of good at the Arkham in those early days, which wouldn't have been possible if they'd known about me and Jack.
And hell, that's the first time I've heard you talk about Jack in a while. Look, I don't want to sound paranoid, but it's pretty clear that Simon saw Sophia Valentine as the Starlet, and someone tipped off Hector about the crime scene.
The woman is the sketch looks too young to be Sophia.
Trent said the tracker was wearing a lot of makeup.
But do you really think a woman her age could fight a man twice her size?
I've seen you fight men twice your size.
You calling me old?
I'm calling you badass. But seriously, Sophia is skilled with a bolo knife, fits the profile.
And has means money. You're right. We can't rule her out.
Did Harley Quinn just agree with me?
Strap on those skates, buddy. It's time to go skating in hell. Don't you need a ride back?
Nah, I'll walk. Call Lucille to babysit tomorrow, and I'll pick you up in the morning. Just leave the family circus home, okay? I don't need that around my car. The film has found a crime scene with your logo on it. A crime scene? I used to have a lot of those film in stock, but I sold it all a couple of months ago to a big collector.
Did you know what the collector looked like?
No. It was an older dressed very... It was an older dressed very well. You're sure this wasn't a woman with him when he made the purchase? I don't remember a face like that, dude. Come on. Dr. Quimby, FBI, and this is Doc. Oh, yo, wait, Dr. Hector Quimby? That's right. This was on the doorstep when I arrived at work this morning. Oh, stop. We should swab that for prints. I'll put on gloves and contest it later.
As if we don't know who sent this.
It's a movie reel with the same kind of film that burned at the crime scene.
How are we supposed to watch this if we don't have a projector? Wait, don't tell me. There's one right here.
Of course. Wait, of course. Like, only 3 of them in Gotham. Another is at Gotham Film Academy, and the third is privately owned by a celebrity, Sophia Valentine. I swear I had no idea.
Here we go.
Is my hair okay? You look beautiful as always, Miss Valentine. You have 5 minutes. When you act, we see such soul behind your eyes. How do you convey so much with a look? Hector, stop. Madame's working, Christ. And let him in here. Let me help Hector want to help me interview your mommy. Come with me. Come sit with me. You're good with him. I grew up with little brothers. Any chance you want a nanny job?
That's it?
Yo, don't believe it or not. Most evidence isn't just handed to us, Harley. I think we need to pay your mommy. Tourist to visit. Without you, Hector, I don't care that we're FBI. You're related to a number 1 suspect.
Bring him along.
You might not realize it, but I'm an asset to this case. You can bring me and get in now with the gate code, or wait until your warrant goes through. Happy?
I think he's right. No one understands Gotham. More like movie stars. Like the son of one.
But how can we trust him?
Because I was him. implicated by association. If you can't trust him, then maybe you can't trust me either.
You're really going to vouch for him?
Yes, just like both of you vouch for me.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. Holy crap, Monkey. You grew up here?
Trust me, it's no dream house.
Well, it ain't a dump either.
Oh, Hector, darling, what? It's been weeks.
It's been 13 months, but who's actually counting? Ma'am, this is Duke Thomas and Dr. Quinzel. We need to ask you some questions about Lily and Victoria.
Why must we talk about such a dreadful thing?
Is my hair okay?
What can you tell us about this interview you did years ago?
Oh, that is a horrible student product done by the most mousy little twerp who lived above the garbage.
My nanny?
Yes, she was so good at shutting you up that I hired her right after that interview. I think she wanted to be an actress, but she just didn't have it.
It?
Yes, it, darling. The same itch Hector lacked. I tried for years to get him into acting. But he just... Casting directors were right. He had a face for radio.
Damn, that's cold. It's not cold. It's show business.
Exactly, my darling boy. We pride ourselves on honesty in this house.
You can be honest and still have tact.
You see why we haven't spoken in a year?
And what does that mean?
Was it tactful to have a kid because you thought it would make you more sympathetic to your audience?
It worked. My first Oscar was when I was 8 months pregnant with you. Hence Hector Oscar Quimby.
You know what? I need some air. I think we're getting a little off topic. Where were you last night?
I was taking a bubble bath.
Anyone else in the house?
My security guard, why?
They're just standard questions.
Oh, please, I've seen enough noir films to know you don't question a potential victim for an alibi unless they're a suspect too.
Nice shoes.
Unless sells through. Unusual sells, though.
Oh, there's a cobbler in town. He makes all the shoes for the dames.
And the knives in the case are swacky ivory handles.
Yes, before I started in the film, I was known valuable as the bolo thrower.
But you're missing a few.
The Gotham Film Academy borrowed them for the Lifetime Achievement Award I'm getting at the festival next week. They're displaying my knives along with some of my old costumes and wigs.
You still able to throw?
Oh, it's been a long time.
Come on, don't be modest, I want to see.
Well, I can try.
Ta-da! Yo, well done. That's so cool.
I'm going to take a quick look around, if that's okay.
Go ahead, you won't find anything. And I'll give us girls a chance to talk.
About what? Why'd you want to talk to me?
About how my son really likes you. He always did like older women and Oedipus complexes.
That's not really something to brag about.
Unless you're a mother, you couldn't understand.
I am a mother, and a psychiatrist. That is far from, optical. Hector isn't infatuated with you. He hates you.
Oh, honestly, I just know who you are, Harley Quinn. Hector was obsessed with you. I think why he became a psychiatrist.
I thought he learned about me in med school. I thought he first learned about me in med school. Come on, really? Me and the Joker and him?
Oh, honey, no, he was obsessed with Batman when he was a little boy, and when he became older, he had that infatuation shifted from Batman to you. Don't believe me? See for yourself down the hall. Third door on your right. You think my honesty is harsh. With Hector, I needed to be. He lived in a fantasy world as a kid, so much so he couldn't distinguish reality from fiction. He truly believed he would grow up to be Batman's sidekick. He actually celebrated when Jason Todd disappeared. Hector might hate me for being so hard on him, but I did it out of love. He was always on my edge of something dark and out of control with me, and he would have fallen.
Duke, I think you might have been right about Quimby.
Oh, there's more.
Oh. We have Harley Quinn getting back into her Harley outfit with Joker. Oh, no. Oh, this is in the next issue. We have like Harley Quinn sneaking around, following the Joker. And that's about it. I really enjoyed that. Harley Quinn is like one of my favorite DC superheroes. It's like Harley Quinn, Flash, Batman, and Aquaman. They're my top 5 favorites, so when I get to the comic shop, they're the always ones I look for out of DC. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed. See you on the next one. Have a nice day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.